People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Welcome to beautiful Tampa, Florida, where the sunny spring days make it better to get out and play. I'm Callan Jones, and this is the American Dream. I always tell people that we live where other people vacation. Not only does the Tampa Bay area include some of the world's best beaches and amazing things to do on vacation, like swim with manatees or enjoy the thrills of Busch Gardens, but for those of us that get the pleasure of living here, we have access to world-class restaurants, top sports teams, and countless activities that you may never have even considered. And that is what I'm going to show you today. When I think of downtown Tampa, I am continually amazed at the amount of places to visit and things to do year-round. And if you're like me, you are not somebody who wants to get stuck in traffic surrounded by tall buildings. Instead, I'm either taking the Pirate Water Taxi or the River Walk, which is a 2.5-mile sidewalk along the Hillsborough River for you to enjoy multiple parks, museums, restaurants, and those tourist destinations that I already mentioned. Behind me is Eulalie, a top Tampa restaurant with fabulous vibes and food to match. You can also sit outside, so come enjoy dinner, some yummy dessert, catch the sunset. You will not be disappointed. The Tampa Bay includes a rich history of treasure from pirates. Right here in the Tampa Bay, we have celebrated Gasparilla for the last 125 years. It's a pirate-themed festival, but don't worry, if you're not here in January, you don't lose your chance to hang out with pirates. Right now, we're about to board the Pirate Water Taxi. It takes us up and down the river. There's 16 stops, so you can enjoy restaurants, museums, so many fun things to do. Are you ready to join me? Wouldn't want to travel like this. As I mentioned with the Pirate Water Taxi, you can get on and off the boat as many times as you would like with your daily pass. The stop that we are at today is Curtis Hickson Park. It's a popular spot for activities year-round, including many festivals, events, and times you'll see people get together. We actually have a Christmas lighted boat parade that goes right next to this park. My kids love it. Who would have thought, as somebody who grew up in the Northeast, that I would be watching Christmas lights from a boat wearing a t-shirt? And then across the river is the University of Tampa, where I actually used to work. The stunning Moorish-style minarets in a campus that truly looks like it's straight out of Hollywood is somewhere you will never forget. These are the parts of downtown Tampa that I love. They're full of charm, character, and the fact that you can get there by boat or walking along the gorgeous river walk makes it that much better. As you can see, Tampa is full of beautiful sights, so many things for you to enjoy, and honestly, countless opportunities for you to make this place feel like home. So join me next time as we continue to explore this vacation destination that I am lucky enough to call home.
Hi, I'm DJ Susie, and I am your host of The American Dream. We're here in St. Petersburg, Florida, my hometown. And today, what I want to introduce you to is what everybody's calling an ADU. That stands for Accessory Dwelling Unit. And there's many reasons people build them, and today you're going to find out why. So now I'm here with Mary Kovacs in her accessory dwelling unit, better known as an ADU. Mary, what was the genesis of that brought you to wanting to build an ADU?
DJ, I needed more space.
Okay.
I got this great little bungalow. It was almost paid off. And I'm like, what do I do? And my garage was falling apart. I just thought, wow, this could be old lady money. So as an entrepreneur and earning money in my older age when I retire, I thought, well, if I'm gonna do it and invest, let's build up.
Right.
Let's give a garage and then let's build up for the kids and my grandkids and friends and family, because when you're in Florida, everybody comes down to Florida. It took a while. It took for the permitting with the city of St. Pete. We're in historic district. That took a little bit more time. Cask was there the whole way because I wasn't sure how to do it. They know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it. And they were there all the time. I had a 2-car garage, but because of, again, the new city regulations, I lost a couple feet from the fence, and my huge 100-year-old tree was not coming down. So, it was just the perfect thing to do.
So you built a treehouse.
Built a treehouse. We're up in the treehouse, yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time to show us your beautiful ADU.
Thank you.
So I'm here today with Will Lorenzen. Will, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
See ya.
And Walter, of course.
Yeah.
What was the genesis or the idea that made you think, we want to build an ADU instead of maybe doing an addition onto our home?
So Kristen and I called this the castle instead of the ADU. We've been married before, and we were like, we want to live on the same property, but we want our own roof line. So when I don't feel like washing the dishes, it's not a problem. So that's so basically it's just like we can be close, but also like, you know, not have all the conflicts that marriages have where you're like, could you put the seat up? Could you wash the dishes? You know, that kind of stuff. So now we get to do that on our own terms.
So basically you've leveled up from like a man cave and a she shed.
Right,
Like
yeah.
big time.
Yeah, I get that man cave, she gets this she shed. We needed a good GC that could coach, you know, whoever had problems and work through all the processes. And we're pretty convinced that had we not hired Cass, because the GC, that we would probably still be like a ditch in the backyard.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for letting us take a peek at your accessory dwelling unit / castle.
Right.
Best of luck. Hopefully we can come back and take a peek at it when you're done.
That would be great. Yeah, it would be really a lot of fun to have you back.
Thanks so
All right,
much.
thank
Thank
you.
you, Walter. Hey, so we are here today with Kaylin Noonan of Cask Construction. How are you today?
Good. Hey, how's it going?
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
I appreciate you making time and sharing your story.
About 7 years ago, I wanted to start my own construction company. And actually, I moved down here from New York City and just by luck bought a house with an ADU. No understanding or idea what it would lead into. And didn't have kids at the time, and that one purchase, right, allowed me to have the comfortability and flexibility to say, okay, I can feel comfortable leaving my job, making sure all my bills are paid from the rental income from this ADU, and take a chance on trying to start my construction company. Really, the prices are pretty similar whether you're building 500 square foot ADU or a 500 square foot addition. And I think that an ADU allows for much more flexibility, right? It's still that flex space in the back if you want it. It allows for you to have some more flexibility for if you want to have some rental income, or if you want your mother-in-law or your family to come stay with you for an extended period of time and not feel like, you know, they're in a small house.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time to meet with us and explain to us what ADUs are, or mother-in-laws, or whatever you want to call it. We call it ADUs here in St. Pete.
Yep.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, DJ. Have a great day.
You too.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining me today on The American Dream. I look forward to you joining us next time, where I'm going to continue to show you what makes St. Pete an original.
Welcome to American Dream TV. My name is Gallace Gerelus, and I'm going to give you a taste of downtown St. Pete, where you can dock your yacht, park your aircraft, and oversee both of them from your high-rise view in the salt air. We're here today with Richard Lesniak, the manager of Albert Woodard Airport. I'm going to pick his brain about the airport. When did the airport come into fruition? When did it get established?
Sure. Technically, it was named Albert Woodard in 1928 when they constructed, actually, the building we're in now, which is called Hangar 1. It's historically designated. And the Goodyear Blimp, actually, this was their first home. There was a blimp hangar, actually. Yeah. Technically speaking, this property's been used as an airfield since like 1917-ish. I guess so, yeah. It's over, the property's been an airport for over 100 years.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it really is.
Absolutely incredible.
Well, in fact, I was going to say, I just saw a list come out of the top 10 oldest airports in the U.S., and Albert Woodard was on the list.
So what services do you provide to the aviation clientele?
Sure. So Albert Woodard is what's classified as a general aviation airport, meaning we see just about every type of aircraft used for just about every type of application except for commercial airline services. So it can be anything from a business charter, private owners, flight training, law enforcement, All Children's Hospital and Bayflight come in here quite frequently to get fuel. Actually, All Children's Hospital, their helicopter's based here. But we have a full service, what's called fixed base operator. If you want to think about it, it's like a full service gas station for aircraft. So like when transients fly in, they can get parking, overnight storage, fuel. They have a concierge and other type of services that they can get for pilots that come in.
What is the economic impact that the airport has on the community?
Yeah, so we just had a study done by the state back in FY22, I believe, and at that point it was 128 million economic impact, about 940 jobs, direct, indirect, $42 million payroll, and we're a small, nice little economic engine here, definitely.
Big little, big little.
Yeah.
Well, Richard, I just want to thank you for your time today. It's been very informative. I've learned a lot, and I'm sure my audience will be really appreciative of all the information you gave us today.
Well,
nice
thank you.
to meet you.
Yeah, glad we could accommodate you today.
Thank you so much. So here we are at the St. Pete Municipal Marina, one of the largest in the area, with amazing access to this big little downtown. Here you can bring your 100-foot vessel, that's the maximum. You can dock it anywhere from 1 night to 2 weeks. It's $3.30 plus tax per foot. The amenities that they offer are showers, laundry, lounges, and obviously access to the most beautiful downtown anyone's ever seen. So here we are on the 15th floor in this brand new building, the Salt Air, total of 192 units on 35 floors. They have the amenities on the 7th floor, which include a pool, a spa, dog park, outdoor kitchens, fitness center, and lounges and conference rooms. Everything you need to be comfortable in your beautiful condo. Rents here are anywhere from $6,500 to $15,000 a month, or if you really want to be committed, you could buy one, starting at $1.4 million, going up to $3.1 million. Brand new and gorgeous, make one of these your own. Thank you for joining me today in our little tour of downtown St. Pete. I'm your host, Gallace Gerelus with Luxury and Beach Realty, saying goodbye with American Dream TV.
You ever admire some parts of the world that enjoy a simple cup of coffee and a good conversation? Well, today I'm going to show you where in the heart of downtown Orlando you can experience just that. And to top it off, we're going to put our minds to the test and find out Orlando's #1 voted escape room and if we have what it takes to make it happen. So French Cafe, guys, here in the heart of downtown Orlando, an amazing experience, locally owned, and you can really feel the vibe when you come in. And what I love about it is they have ingredients that is actually imported from France. For instance, their flour, their butter, so a super unique experience. And they have some things that we're gonna get into a little bit later that you guys are really going to be interested in. But now I'm gonna order what customers absolutely love. These are some of their top sellers, the cappuccino people and the coconut pineapple cake, right? And there's another one, a pistachio cheesecake that sells so well it's already gone this morning. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. There's 3 things that I absolutely love about French Cafe down here. #1 is their top selling cappuccino people, as well as their coconut pineapple cake. #2 is, like I said, it brings a little bit of France to the heart of downtown Orlando. The third thing that I absolutely love about this location is the owner, Chris, right? So he's from Montpellier. This man has studied fine dining in Paris for a number of years, worked in Naples, a 5-diamond restaurant for 2 years. He's worked for 3 3-star Michelin chefs for over 9 years. So the experience that he brings to this location, in addition to the passion, is bar none. Now that we got an authentic taste of France in the heart of downtown Orlando, let's go and find out why the people have voted this next location the #1 escape room in the city. Great escape room here. Trying to find this thing. Might be over here. Great escape room. Let's see what's up. All right, I'm super excited, guys. We are here with the general manager of the Great Escape Room Orlando, voted by people in Orlando as the #1 escape room, people. Christina, how's it going?
Great, how are you?
I am super excited to be here and to kind of learn everything that you guys have going on here. So, you know, I'm just curious, what really sets you guys apart in your opinion on your escape room compared to the others?
So we pay a lot of attention to detail here. We're constantly changing things and updating things. So I think that alone sets us apart.
These rooms are amazing that you guys have here. I'm just curious, kind of, what are some of the most memorable experiences that you can remember with the groups that come in here, and share some time with you guys?
Yeah, so we see a lot of crazy things, and we've seen things that have sent us over the top. I think the neatest thing I did was more heartwarming than anything. A group of friends got together and did a surprise birthday party for one of their friends. It was funny because she doesn't do anything scary, nothing spooky. So of course they booked the haunted hotel room.
Yeah, it's only right. That's a good friend right there.
Not only that, but they were all waiting for her behind the staircase, hiding for her to come up. And then at the very end, I brought in a cake for them that they had custom made that just happened to be a Ouija board.
Oh, that's OD. I'm scared now.
It was the funniest.
What are some strategies that, a first-time escape roomie can implement so they can be successful?
So most important, throw out any idea of what you think is going to happen in that room.
Okay.
Because it's not.
Yeah.
You're going to go in with a game plan and get scrambled once you walk in. So the most important things to do are make sure that you are taking inventory of your room. Look around. Check what you've used, what you haven't used, what's locked, what isn't, and it'll make your life so much easier in the room.
Boom, that's really good advice. So listen, people, you guys come here. You heard it first from Christina, how to be successful. So don't come to me saying, Deontay, we didn't figure it out. You guys didn't listen to the whole spiel, okay? All right, guys, thank you all, as always, for tuning in to The American Dream. I'm your host, Deontay Lawrence, here in the most magical place on the planet, and make sure you stay tuned to our next episode.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Honey Weedman, and we're in Westchase, the award-winning community minutes from downtown Tampa. Westchase is made up of about 3,500 homes, has fantastic amenities, and is very easy to get to Tampa International Airport and out to our crystal clear beaches in the Gulf of Mexico. It's also the place that I'm proud to call home. We're here in West Park Village, which is one of 2 walkable shopping areas in Westchase. It's made up of a beautiful blend of residential and local businesses. Now I've got my pup Frankie here with me, and we're going to her favorite place, Woof Here It Is, for a bath. Come with me. I'm here at Woof Here It Is with the owner, Jorge Lopez, who owns Woof with his wife, Maya. So tell us a little bit about Woof and what it means to you to be in the community.
Well, for us, the community is the most important because we are in the area, we live in the area,
Yes.
and my son studies in the elementary school,
Yes.
so this is the best part, that we try to always do the best for the people, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. How many animals do you take care of in a day?
Well, right now it's almost like a 30, 35.
Wow.
Well, we have a good cycle here. We have 2 bathers, 3 people to drive the dogs, and then 3 groomers.
So what do you want people to know about Woof?
Yeah, regular is the word of mouth. That is all people talking about where you go with your dog, and
The referrals.
that's right. And
Yeah.
the people, when come here, always the first time get the welcome package, and always is the picture. So we are total different. We are a family business.
Absolutely.
This is another
You're a
thing.
small business, you're a family business, much like I am.
That's right.
And it's a word of mouth referrals that make
Yeah.
all the difference
Yes.
to your business,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for speaking with me
Thank
today.
you, Sam.
I know personally how important it is to take my dog to somebody that I trust, and I love that she's happy here at work.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Now we're headed to Irish 31, a local longtime pub here in West Park Village. Okay, I'm at Irish 31 in West Park Village with Mariah Essay, and she is one of the managers here. Mariah, thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you, honey, for coming, and it's nice to see you.
So tell us a little bit about Irish 31 and its place in the community, mainly the fun things you do on weeknights.
Yeah, so a lot of the fun things we do, every Tuesday we do have trivia at 7 p.m. On Wednesdays we do have our run club, which is a nice group of motivational people to work out together, and then typically they'll come back at 7 p.m. for our music bingo. And then on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays nights, we do like to highlight our live entertainment and musicians.
Fantastic, and it's a lot of fun. Actually, my husband plays as part of our neighborhood trivia team, and I'm not allowed to go because I yell out the answers. So tell us a little bit about Irish's community involvement and the things that you do to support people in the local community.
That's fantastic. So right now we do have our teacher appreciation. So we do get a handful of votes for teachers in the community where we do donate $1,000 to each teacher's classroom that was nominated. And then we do a bunch of fundraising, which is another music bingo fundraiser for any local organizations, businesses, schools, any fundraiser you want. We can pair with you to make sure we can help you out.
West Park Village really is the heart of West Chase. It's a place where you can shop and dine, relax and connect with the community. Whether you're grabbing a coffee, an ice cream, enjoying a yoga class, or just enjoying a walk with your dog, there's something for everyone here. West Chase is a lovely community, and if you're considering making a move, there are all kinds of homes from apartments, villas and townhomes to single-family residences, along with great schools and plenty to do. It's a great place to live. Well, as for Frankie, she's a huge fan of the pampering she got at Woof. Here it is. I'm Honey Weidman, and this is the American Dream.
I'm a fifth-generation coastal Floridian, and my parents say I've been running my own boat and pulling my own stone crab trap since I was 10 years old. Boating is a way of life for this Florida girl. I'm your host, Kelly Ann Ayers, and this is the American Dream. Welcome to the central west coast of Florida, Casey Key and Nokomis Beach. Let's go check it out. Behind me is our exclusive listing, a waterfront gated compound here directly on the Intercoastal. And I can't wait to show you the inside. Welcome to paradise. Look at this magnificent view behind me. This home is custom throughout, starting with the ceiling heights, all of the cabinetry, the flooring, and it's meticulously maintained, built in 2012. Just a beautiful setting. And we're in a gated compound. We have a guest house out in front of this house. And of course, the main residence is spectacular. We have an elevator, gourmet kitchen inside, gourmet kitchen outside. One of my favorite rooms, the library, has terrific views of the Intercoastal. We just missed a big yacht going by, which is an everyday occurrence here, just like seeing glimpses of the manatee and the dolphin. And who can resist relaxing on this beautiful covered balcony? Feel the Gulf breezes across your skin. It's a very relaxed way of life, yet in such a vibrant community with so many fun things to do just within a few blocks. One of the main features is this beautiful pool, of course on the water, still with all the great views of nature, boats passing by. Below here, we've got a 3,000 square foot garage, and then there's also a bonus room with air conditioning and a full shower. I think we should go over to the beach. Let's see what's going on over there. I bet it'll be fun. We're in for a real treat tonight. We're at Nokomis Public Beach, one of my favorite places to watch a sunset. And this evening we have the Nokomis Beach Drum Circle behind me. It's all volunteers. It's been going on since the early 90s. And it's from a borrowed time. It's an old world village style. There's no modern instruments. You can only use a drum, a tambourine. Sometimes there's even a court jester. And look at the beautiful sunset. That is what we are here celebrating. Sam, thank you so much for letting us join you here on your gorgeous private beach. Of course, the Dudley family is one of my favorite families here on Casey Key. So
finding shark's teeth.
You are the shark's tooth expert. You've been diving for them since when? The early 70s?
Early 60s.
Early 60s.
Yep, we have lots of teeth on our beach. It just depends. From Siesta Key past Inglewood.
Yeah.
You'll find them.
Yes.
They're in our rivers. They're in our creeks, as you know.
They're on the mainland, and it dates back to millions of years ago when Florida
12
was
million years old.
Underwater.
This tooth is 12 million years old.
Look at that one. That is a fossil.
All right, let's let you find some
a
yourself.
Megalodon.
There's a little one.
I'm
maybe.
terrible at finding shark's teeth.
All right, I'll find it. There's one.
Oh, look. Oh, there's another one.
There, you found your own.
Yeah, I actually found one.
Just like the tourists.
So it's a huge pastime here.
Yeah, a lot of people do it. They love it.
Yes.
They'll.
And you can find them on the shore, strolling along, in the edge of the water.
You never know where you're going to find them. Diving is one of the best ways.
Or dive for them like you do.
But you can come and walk our beaches and pick them up.
And we are the #1 capital in the world for finding.
Anybody can come here and find them. A lot of places,
fossils.
It's a lot harder.
Sam, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
See you next time, buddy. Thank you so much for joining me today on Nokomis Beach at Casey Key. I'm your host, Kellyanne Ayers, and Nokomis Beach is so much fun to live here. There's always something interesting to do. Come see for yourselves.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American dream.